Hi guys, it's Lily, and today I am back with my first design team project for elegant embellishments, and that is these gorgeous shop. And what I've done, I made a air balloon, and it is pinkalicious. I never done like pinkalicious projects before like this, so but now this time I had so much fun doing it, and I used several of her amazing gorgeous laces and trims. So what I've done here, I had this cardboard shape that was shaped like an air balloon. Now I can't remember the one where I got the last one. It's kind of lost here in my mess. But you can see the silhouette here, and that's how it was shaped. So I cut every piece in 4 parts, first horizontal, then vertical, and then I added in extra plate sort of to stiffen it up and make these shelving sort of. See, there's one here extra. And then I went ahead and I gessoed every single piece on both sides, and then I used one type of stencil up here and another type down here. This was the harlequin one. Let's see if I can find one. Yeah, there you go. And I then sprayed it, and then I used let's see here, I used Cape Cod coral and creme brulee cream. So that's, or did I use, no, sorry, I didn't use the Cape Cod, I used the Fussy Navel peach, I think. Yeah. So I took the Fussy Navel in the middle, and on the edges I used the creme brulee, so that is more subtle in color on all the pieces. And then I assembled it. I glued them to the middle plate, all of them, and tried to make them the same width apart, but that was a lot more difficult than it looked to be. And I did the same on both sides. Here you can see the other part there. And then I went crazy with these trims. First I put on this gorgeous one here, and I don't have anything left of it. I used up everything she sent me. This one here. So I covered the edges on the whole top part, and then I had enough left to do every second one on the bottom. So the other part here I used one trim from my stash, and then I went ahead and just filled in a gap here because my plate wasn't big enough, so I filled in a gap with some lace from my stash to make it even, and then I put this gorgeous trim around the edges. Now I did something with it. You see these smaller pearls here? Those are attached, and then the bigger pearls I put on it. See? To make it like evenly spread out. And these pearls they're so good attached. They are not falling off whatsoever. It's like a metal thingy going through the lace, so it's not going off. And then Let's zoom in and just give my camera a little time. Perhaps I was a little too close. There you go. There you see the pretty sparkle and shimmer that's in the middle of the lace. And there you can see that's a pearl lap glued on, and that's the original one. And mine are a little wider than the original one. They're creamer, more creamer. Okay, and then this very nice tulle thingy on the back. Same, belongs to the lace as well. So it's the whole thing here. And then I draped this here like a scene curtain. As you can see, I got some ballerinas going on here. Let me take down this thing and hold it. Okay, let's see here. I wanted to make like a scene carpet, you know, like a stage, we call it carpet, but it's not the carpet, it's curtain, yeah, okay, curtain call, you know, yes. So, and I thought this one was very fitting for that, so I draped it all around back her and up there and behind there and all the way up to the top. So both of the ballerinas have a little bit of this. I say this is extremely pretty. I really like working with this one. And I'll show you a flower I made out of it at the end. And then I put this trim here to finish off the bottom. And it's scalloped, like, reminds me of a curtain, scene curtain as well. And then I went to the bottom and I put another piece of these polka dot mesh curtain at the bottom, a little piece of what I had left of the braided trim, and then a piece more of the ruffle to finish off the end. And at the bottom I made a tassel, and I used same things again in addition to pink seam binding from my stash. And I used also this lace here, which I actually cut it in 2 pieces. And I actually kind of stretched and ruffled it, so you can see the edges are a little bit wonky. But it's perfectly straight, I assure you. And it's this beautiful, very light peach color. And then I also used a little bit of eyelet trim. I'm gonna show you the trims in a moment, just hang on. Which I just ruffled up and, you know, mistreated a bit so they curled up. I just run a scissor down it so it curled, like you do with packaging ribbon. And this flower here, along with the seam binding Wilma in Chile, a teacup and roses gave me, which it's just fitted so well here. So thank you, Wilma. Gracias, mi amiga. And I used same lace as I did on the bottom on the top to make like a crown, a pretty finish on the whole thing. And I secured the seam binding at top, underneath tattered doily I have that had pink edges, and I had this for a long time and it just needed the perfect project to be on. So, and this is the one. And then I went ahead and made like a flower sprays going all over and trying to spread the flowers throughout the whole thing. There's less on the back side here, much less. There's much more void. And inside, if you can see the sparkle, right? To hide the glues, I actually went ahead and I took this 3D crystal lacquer, just squirted it in the grooves, and then I poured the glitter into the you can call it cups, whatever. So it's all glittered up and pretty, and you don't see the technical solutions I have here, right? And it also gives a more interest to the voids that don't have anything or flowers or very little, like this one here. Yeah. And then to finish the whole thing, now these ballerinas, Marlene, for you, Marlene gave this to me in the swap we had in May, and they've been waiting for the perfect project as well. And I don't know how I came to think about them now, but I had to, and they just fit it so nice. And then I've used a lot of flowers here. A little bit of an unusual project for me, this, because of all the pink and the paper flowers, I reckon. But it's fun to do it in between everything else. And this here, the book flower and this one's from my stash. This is petaloo. So I just used a variety of flowers. And then to make it even more magical, I used bling, which I sorry, I had both these iridescent ones and pearl ones. So I spread them out through the whole thing to glitter it up. And see here, here's one that doesn't have so much in it, just a couple of these blingies, right? So there's interest in all of them, even on the back side. So these sweetheart, I do hope you like my air balloon. And I think I got to use like 4 or 5 of your gorgeous trims on it. Oh, come on, stay, please. Oh, right. Not gonna do that. There. And I'm gonna put it in my craft room, of course. And I think I'm gonna make more air balloons, actually, because I had so much fun out of this. And I didn't have any real pink thing in my room. And I realized perhaps that was a little bit of a miss. So I really wanted to use this trim here, and this here worked out like magic on the edges, and you can see you can use this to make like a crown or something. So yeah, and this one can also be the other way. So this is the same lace as this one on the top. They just put the other opposite way. So I do hope you like this, and it's been so much fun to create for you, and I can't wait to get cracking on the next project. So I see you soon, and make sure you go and visit Elegant Embellishments. She haven't opened her exhibit store yet. She's still listing, and man, does she have a lot to list. So I put the link below in this video once the shop is up, and you can get cracking buying, because she really makes everything, well, she have a lot of goodies. Okay, see you soon, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.